Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lions Lead for the week of November 14th. I'm your host, Ethan Reardon, and we have a great show for you today. First, let's send it over to Newhoff and Colton with this week's sports report.
Thanks, Ethan. Here are last Friday's football stats. Boyd County went up to Covington Catholic, where the first round of the state playoffs started for the Lions. Junior quarterback Jace Manning threw for 233 yards and one passing touchdown. He completed 18 out of 26 attempts. Now for the ground game. Boyd County got 2 rushing touchdowns. The Boyd County Lions had a great season with a record of 6-5. We spoke to head coach Evan Ferguson. This is what he had to say. I'm really proud of our effort to continue to fight throughout the game for 4 quarters. Obviously, I wish the season had a better finish, but I think this group of seniors continue to progress the program in the right direction and build a good base for next year.
With practice already in full swing, the deadline to join Boyd County Wrestling team is December 1st. The season kicks off with the first tournament at Boyd County on December 6th. The deadline to join the swim team was November 10th. The swim team will go to the Ashland YMCA for their first meet on November 16th. Good luck, swim team.
Boyd County girls basketball will open their season with an away game at Cabell Midland on December 2nd. The boys team will open their season with a home game against Morgan County on December 5th. We spoke to Coach Joe Gilbert, the head assistant coach from the boys basketball team, and this is what he had to say. I'm really excited about this year's team. Guys are working hard and competing and getting better every day. It's a great bunch of guys that love to play basketball and compete. New faces and new roles, but the goal is the same, and that's to be the last team standing in the end. Thanks, Ethan. This was this week's Sports Report.
Now, let's throw it over to Jace Bowling with this week's special field report.
The band and choir is working hard on preparing for the upcoming BCHS Winter Concert, scheduled for Tuesday, December 16th at 6:30 p.m. at the Paramount Arts Center, and tickets are on sale now. This will be high-energy rock and roll Christmas led by the BCHS Band and Choir, also featuring special guests Let Them Rock and Fate 28. This festive night will be packed with holiday spirit and electric performances as our talented students and special guests bring new life to seasonal classics. It's a celebration of music, youth, and community you won't want to miss.
Now it's time for this week's Spotlight interview with special guest First Sergeant Dan Meek.
Hello, I'm here with Boyd County First Sergeant Dan Meek. Thank you for coming on with us.
You're welcome.
A couple of weeks ago, my class got to sit in on your inspection with ROTC. Can you give the listeners an idea of what it is and why it's so important?
Yeah, absolutely. So that inspection goes every year. I have an area manager. Basically, he's the boss of about 30 different Navy ROTC schools. And one day out of the year, he'll schedule a visit to a school, and he will come and inspect their program. It's a huge deal for the program. It's mandatory by the Navy, but that's a big day for us. All uniforms for the kids. He'll come in and do a personnel inspection. Then we'll have a ceremony for the families to watch. After that, we can do an awards presentation where a couple of kids get awards. But the day's not over when everybody leaves the gym. In here, I have a staff of 6 kids that will give him a in-depth brief of the program and what we're doing, what we plan on doing, and what we have done this year. I'm not allowed in that brief, so it's pretty stressful making sure that the kids are ready to talk to a commander in the Navy. But out of his program, 30 schools that he runs, I'm one of the largest cadet populations that he has. So whenever he comes here, he's always impressed with the number of people that we have, and he's super impressed with our the layout for the ceremony and the inspection, and he's always impressed with our cadet brief as well. So it's a huge deal for the program, and it's mandatory of the program.
It was awesome to get to kind of see that and to be able to have an opportunity to watch that. If someone were wanting to join ROTC, how would they kind of go about that?
Sure. Early on, well, later this year, of course, whenever students make their schedule elections, they'll have to put it on their schedule. And a lot of students think that, I didn't start my freshman year, I can't take it. It's not true at all. I've got several seniors in the program that are just taking it for their very first year. When freshmen come to the high school for their first year, that credit is it's a health PE credit for them. And then every year after that, it would be an elective credit. But a sophomore, a junior, a senior that's never taken ROTC before, they can put it on their schedule and they can join. And a lot of kids, I think I've kind of crushed this rumor over the years. It's no requirement whatsoever for military service. A lot of kids think, oh my gosh, I do 4 years in ROTC, I got to join the military. Not true at all. We don't recruit for the military. I think I've kind of crushed that rumor over the years, and people understand it now. But if you want into ROTC, you just got to put it on your schedule. It's getting to be one of those programs where we're capping out as far as numbers of what we have for students. Myself and the other instructor, Commander Potts, we can have 150 kids in our program. Last year we went over that. This year we're right at that mark. So there's a chance that incoming freshmen, even if they put it on their schedule, there's a chance that they may not get it just based on who stays and how many seniors we graduate. This year we're graduating 27 seniors, so we got some room next year. But if you want it in the program, only thing I do is put it on your schedule and come in. That's it.
Now that you guys are past the inspection, what is big coming up for the ROTC?
Yeah, so what we always try to do is we try to get our kids as much exposure to military as possible. So our next big trip is going to be to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. We do that during a school day. I'm thinking we're going to get, again, 4 charter buses, load all the kids up in charter buses, take them to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. They'll tour that museum down there. Sometimes the Air Force personnel will put on a display for us. One year we got to watch military working dogs. We got to see like a supply process of accounting for equipment and gear and stuff. It's just really good exposure for the students that may never see anything in the military other than what we show them. After that, we've got our big military ball. That's all your schools here in the local area. We'll meet at Ashland this year. Boyd County hosted it last year, but this year we'll meet at Ashland. It'll be Ashland, Greenup, Russell. Lawrence may join us, and Boyd County will be there. It's a huge event for our students. Think prom with a formal dinner and just a little bit of military customs and courtesies and traditions that we do. That's on the horizon, and then obviously we end the year off with our big Army-Navy football game that we play Ashland. This year it will be at Boyd County. Shout out to our kids. We've never lost. Last year was our 9th win maybe. I may be counting it wrong, but we're up there. We've never lost. Looking forward to another win this year here on the home turf.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yep.
So, thank you for coming on with us.
Yep. Thank you.
Now it's time for Monty's Word on the Street. Over to you, Monty.
All right, I'm here with Coach A. Coach A, would you rather be tall and slow or short and fast?
I'm going to go short and fast
Okay.
because I've been that all my life. So
Okay. Thank you. I'm here with Mrs. Blair. Mrs. Blair, would you rather not be able to taste or not be able to see colors?
I would rather not be able to taste because I do have issues with food, so I don't eat a whole lot. I'd rather be able to see colors.
Okay, thank you.
I don't even know what you're going to ask me.
It's Reagan Payne. I'm here with Mr. Davis.
Hey guys, how are you? Sorry.
Would you rather be friends with your celebrity crush or go on one date with them?
Oh, listen, I'm already married. That's, my wife is, she stays on. I just, the dating, no, that's out for me completely. That's an easy answer.
All right, thank you.
Is that it?
Thank you all for tuning in to the Lions Lead for the week of November 14th. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode of the show. Until next time, I'm Ethan Reardon, and we will see you next week. Have a great day, and let's go Lions.